Доброго времени суток, уважаемые зрители и подписчики моего канала. С вами Артем, Динамика. Мы продолжаем играть в Игру престолов. И, соответственно, в прошлой серии мы побывали на кровавой свадьбе, из которой мы выбрались живыми, ранеными. Было интересно, можете посмотреть, было много фейлов. Больше не будет, обещаю. Вперед, посмотреть на место лорда. Давайте пробираться, хромаем. Все очень неприятно. Так. Это место лорда. Окей. Окно. Посмотрим окно. Роща железных стволов. Чуть побыстрее давай, братиш. Я понимаю, нога. Здесь можно посмотреть, я знаю. Я видел. На гобелен. Что же здесь на гобелене? Так, это Мира.
Still in King's Landing, I suppose.
Она живет в Королевской гавани.
I wonder if they'll bring her home. Lady Forrester.
Леди Форестер.
She's always been kind to me. Treated me like I was a Forrester myself.
Может быть, он бастард Форестеров?
Asher. Exiled to Essos, unfortunately.
Talia
and Ethan. I suppose Lord Ethan now.
Рион.
Ryan.
Семейство
Never easy being the
Форестеров.
fourth-born son. Lord Forrester. It was an honor to squire for him. Gregor the Good.
Грегор добрый.
Roderick. He was our best warrior by far.
Мы же ничего не могли сделать. Знаете больше о Форестерах.
You seem to be favoring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine, Maestro Tengrin. Look, I'll show you.
Я, говорит, в порядке. Посмотреть на лекарства. Дотронуться до ведра с опарышами.
Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
I guess.
Наверное. Давайте возьмем травы.
This might help.
То есть мейстер не против. Ну ладно. Обязательно бинты. Так, показать меч, поговорить. Подождите, мы еще не все осмотрели здесь.
I may be mistaken. You do seem able to put weight on it.
Так. Давайте покажем меч.
It's a good thing you've done, bringing that back to House Forrester. By right, that belongs to Lord Ethan now. That sword has been handed down through 50 generations of Forresters.
Хорошо. Давайте поговорим еще.
Did your leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you.
Кто лорд нашего дома?
Lord of House Forrester.
Why, Ethan, of course.
Почему он
At the
расстроился?
Citadel, I swore an oath to serve whichever noble house I was assigned. Advising the late Lord Forrester was an honor. Advising Ethan, his third-born son, is challenging. There's still so much he has to learn, yet the very fate and future of this house rests in his hands. Which is rather frightening when you think about it.
Что будет со
What
мной?
will happen to me now?
Excellent question. Under normal circumstances, you could join Sir Royland and his men. Although given the circumstances of your circumstances, it becomes a bit tricky, doesn't it? I suppose it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
Lord Forrester promoted me. At the Twins, I'm no longer a squire, if that matters.
It might, I suppose. But I'll defer to Lord Ethan on this.
Почему Уайтхилл
Why
нас
do the
ненавидит?
Whitehills hate the Forresters?
I think it's safe to say the feeling is mutual. There's been enmity between the two houses for as long as anyone can remember. I don't doubt someone killed someone, which led to more killings of someones, and then, well, here we are.
The Whitehills want Forrester Ironwood.
They'd take it all if we'd let them, especially now with the Boltons in power, and proceed to clear-cut every last inch of it until there's nothing left, just as they've done before.
Can I see Ethan? Is he here?
He is, but I'm afraid he's indisposed at the moment. He prefers not to be disturbed while practicing his lute.
Can I go now?
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true? Your family... I'm so sorry.
Me too.
Off to bed now.
Типичная северянка такая она. Вот типичная.
Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know. Whatever you can recall.
He saved my life, my lady.
Yet not Roderick's.
Родрик.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion, but if you can remember anything...
Он храбро сражался.
He fought valiantly, my lady.
Of course he did. He was House Forrester's best.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed? If you can remember.
Дайте меч.
He asked me to return
Давайте не
this to
будем врать.
Forrester. He said this is where it belongs. With his family.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response.
It's too dangerous, especially now.
Now is the time to prove our strength.
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
Against aggression. Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family.
I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the Whitehills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed the
хотят
Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
Присягнуть. Это не выход.
We're the ones that should be demanding retribution. This
Они убили мою семью. Я не буду присягать.
Family.
And they'll pay for what they've done. That much I promise. But now is not the time for vengeance.
Рамси надо убивать вообще.
We
Мы
have
его
to
не
be
убьем,
smart.
конечно.
Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
And what would you have us do? Nothing.
I would have us use our heads while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
He
Вы
deserves
должны
to be
требовать
heard.
правосудия.
We should demand justice.
Aye. Justice on their terms. Which means they'll have your head.
Justice is taken, not demanded. Then what's to be done?
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this will accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
Пекло Болтонов.
Boltons. One of their men killed my family.
Aye. You'll say it was justice. They'll say it was murder. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take. Which is why you
Я
can't.
не хочу присягать к Рамсу.
Cannot stay. Duncan, the boy has suffered
Куда я
enough.
пойду?
But where would I go?
The one place beyond the reach of even House Bolton.
You're sending him to the wall. The boy's done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution.
Мое место здесь.
My place is here. Who would defend the house? You said we need men who can fight.
There'd be nothing we could do to protect you. To stay would bring destruction upon us all.
Я дозорный на стене.
I know it's difficult to understand. But you must think of the house.
Сделай все, что от меня
I'll
потребуется.
do what's asked of me.
I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best.
That settles it then.
You can have my horse, and I'll see you have plenty of food. But we haven't much time. The White Hills will come looking for you.
Да. Теперь я дозорный на стене. Ну.
Were it up to me, I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given a chance. I would. And God's willing, someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first. I know you want to stay, but Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the wall. His own great-uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
I'll do what's best.
Which often isn't what's easiest, but necessary.
Какой-то я покорный парень.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
What? What is it?
It's important. Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
Sorry, you caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
Where is the North Grove?
That I cannot say. Not yet, at least. Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. You haven't told anyone else, have you? This is important, Garrett. I need to know
Я никому не
Of
сказал.
course not. I told no one.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you. From this day forward, this will be our secret. But soon, I may need your help.
But
I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help.
Окей, стать разведчиком. Интересно, мы увидим Джона Сноу.
Iron from ice.
iron from ice.
Remember, you represent House Forrester. Your actions at the wall will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
Я буду служить с честью.
I know you will.
Так, не нас отправили на стену. Теперь, надеюсь, мой дозор не будет скоро окончен, да?
Garrett, wait!
Медальон.
Be safe.
Береги себя. Хорошо. Хорошо, девочка. Она даже не спрашивает, куда я, да? То есть она знает. Хотя это решилось между тремя людьми, но... Дали ачивку. Долгая дорога.
Ethan?
Итан?
Ethan!
Итан. Итан Форестер. Лорд дома Форестера. А, будем играть за несколько персонажей, что ли?
I couldn't find him. Could you?
He
Интересно.
hides too well, and if he was smart, he would reveal himself.
I don't like this game anymore. Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
Я выиграл.
I win.
Congratulations, your lordship.
Здесь мы таким зазнайкой.
Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
Stupid game. I don't like it.
He was worried you were gone.
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
I wish Mira was here. And Asher. And Roderick.
I do too. But Mira's in King's Landing and...
Can't she come home? I don't want her to die too.
Ryan, she's perfectly safe, I promise you.
I don't want Garrett to die either. Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the wall. I'll miss Garrett.
Гаррет сильный.
Garrett is strong. He can take care of himself.
No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
And he calls you a milksop.
Sir Royland forgets himself.
He doesn't know me or,
Мы не будем
or what I'm capable
грубыми.
of.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know. But I know it's not good.
Ethan, you should let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword. Like a man. He taught Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
Do you remember when we were younger? When we all used to play here? You, me, Roderick, Asher. We'd all be out here for hours.
Yeah. Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
We had so much fun. But then, well, then everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the Lord in training, and he never smiled anymore. And Asher just got angry at everything. Promise me you won't be like that. Please, just be you. I like you the way you are. I know a lord has many responsibilities.
Я сам не хочу
You don't need to be
меняться.
like them.
I don't want to get angry, but I may have to. Father did sometimes.
But you're nice. Everybody says that about you.
But since you're the new lord, you can do anything you want.
I suppose.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
If only it were that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for
Давайте
once.
поддержим.
As many as you'd like, yes.
Really?
Of course. Why not?
Lord Ethan, you're needed in the Great Hall at once. Quickly, on your feet.
Да, вызвали его.
What's the matter?
Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected. He's come demanding justice.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
He's demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must
Но
go.
мы теперь лорд. Нам
It's
нужно
your
идти.
decision. You are the Lord.
If I were lord, I would command Ethan to stay with his family.
I might remind you, Sir Royland. I'm the new Lord of House Forrester, not you.
Of course, my lord.
It's okay. You should go. It's what must be done.
Fine, let's be done with it.
Будем уверены все, сильным мальчишкой, который любит своих братьев и сестру. Наш Итан будет таким.
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction. Out there you said you were the Lord. Now prove it.
Let's not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
Прикажите ему уйти
Tell
прочь.
him to go away.
I'll throw him out the gate myself if you'd like.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men rule over.
Жирная скотина.
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house, but to his family it's still a loss.
Не пожимает руку. Не.
My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself. I've been waiting for this day all my life. The Forresters finally get their due.
Хватит испытывать меня.
I may be young, but I'm not so easily fooled. You're trying to rile me, but it won't work.
Young? You are that boy. Too young to know when you're in over your head. And no bread and salt! What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread?
Ща я тебе дам, жирный. Доставай меч, мальчишка.
No courtesies. I should have expected as much.
Успокойся.
Calm yourself, old man.
You little fuck! That's how you talk to a lord? You Forresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the north now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries. You cunt.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
We all serve House Bolton now.
I'm not finished.
Я не закончил.
Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Так.
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business, keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
Вы убили его семью.
You murdered his family.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my men. And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name.
Как вы
We lost
ответите?
people too, Lord Whitehill. Your men murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. Soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
He was sent to the wall.
Who the fuck sent him to the wall? Answer me! Who's
Yeah.
the one who did it?
I did.
What? That was my justice to deliver, boy. And you denied me of it. I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton. What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Мам пришла. Слава богу. Мам, я тут дело наворочил. Ух.
Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all. But this is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
This is over, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
That lad may be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own, that the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
Вы малодушны.
You're the craven, Lord Whitehill.
Эх, я ему дал, конечно, по сусеку. Нормально, мужики? Оценили? Диаложик пацаненка с дедушкой.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee. Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once.
Ух. Я был кривой, я как скала был, да?
Your sister can help us. Although just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favor. And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay. If it's presented to her as it should be.
Так, теперь за Миру играем, да? Леди Маргари, она такая нормальная девка. Я помню, я нормальная. Хорошая девочка. Так, что у нас здесь в сундучке? Так. Посмотреть на монеты. Что это?
Asher sent me this coin to remember him. What a strange place, Essos.
Эссос нормальное место, не знаю. Брошь.
It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me.
О, Леди Маргари подарила.
It once belonged to Lady Elena. Ethan made this for me.
Семейная ценность, в общем. Семейные, ну, дорогие письмо. Все, посмотрим. А теперь прочитаем.
Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
Окей, значит, у нас еще... А кто у нас король? Так, Болтоны, свадьба, еще этот мелкий извращенец. Так, ну, Старк уже...
Wonders made by man.
Рукотворные чудеса.
A gift from Roderick. I hope to see them all someday.
Она не знает еще. Так, ну посмотрим на окно. Ворон прилетит.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Так, кто там? Надо поспешить, мы все-таки служанка.
One moment.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
Ну-ка, впустим его, что он хочет.
No, it's fine. Come in.
Так, стоп. Он будет подслушивать.
Begging your pardon, milady, but you all right? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
Все хорошо.
I'm fine, thank you.
Of course, milady.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady. You work for Lady Marjorie? I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
Я думаю, тебе стоит уйти.
Perhaps you should come back later.
Of course, milady.
У нас свои дела. Я не знаю, кто этот мальчик, но... Он может оказаться ушами, поэтому нам лишнее не надо. О! Леди Маргари, вы в игре прекрасны.
You're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss.
Да-да, леди Маргаret, нам нужно обсудить.
From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened
Вот
to
этот
your
персонаж был,
family.
только не названный в сериале.
What you've suffered is beyond imagining. And your poor
Мне нужна ваша
family as
помощь.
well.
Давайте в лоб.
I need your help, my lady.
Of course, and I will help you in any way I can. But there's another matter we must attend to first. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor. She was very pleased with herself. Her face was full of mirth as she said it.
How did you respond?
I told her you are one of my most trusted handmaidens, that you can hardly be blamed for the actions of your father and brother. Nonetheless, she demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort, for what I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring
идем.
I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot
сделаю, как вы просите, моя
afford
служанка.
Cersei with the wedding so near.
I'll do as you ask, my lady.
I knew I could trust you. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear.
Она своеобразная Маргаret, но во всем сериале я к ней относился довольно тепло. Она очень своеобразный человек, очень страшный человек. Вот, поэтому я здесь, пожалуй, если выбирать между Cersei и Маргаret, выберу Маргаret, конечно.
You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Понимаю. Понял тебя, Маргаret. Играем.
Good luck.
Спасибо. Фух, ну что, да, пожелать удачи. Там мы выстояли крепко, а здесь мы должны прогнуться. Иначе нашей семье там будет плохо. Леди Маргаret не сможет нам помочь. А нам отрубит голову, черт возьми. О, Тирион стоит. Смотрите, там и Тирион. Железный трон.
You can do this.
Ну, идем. А чё народ-то стоит? Что, прилюдно извиняюсь? Блин, ну ладно.
Ah, Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace? With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
I am honored, Your Grace.
Yet not honored enough to kneel, I see.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
Мы слушаем королю Джоффри.
The one true king, Your Grace.
And yet, for centuries the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
Yes, Your Grace. They are traitors.
The Starks were your liege lord, yet you name them traitors so easily. I take it this is the kind of loyalty the king can expect from you. If you have any loyalty at all.
Я не удовлетворил мой ответ.
Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Несомненно.
Yes, Your Grace. Absolutely.
I see. Despite the fact Roose Bolton allied with Walder Frey. If it was me, I'd find it difficult to so quickly forgive the men who killed my father. Old allegiances are not easily abandoned, But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forrester Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
Да, конечно.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's
Я сделаю
Yes, Your Grace.
всё.
I would do anything.
I see.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the wall? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
Не знаю, не хочу представлять.
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quick.
Тирион, заткни ее, пожалуйста, Тирион, убери свою сестру. Я сейчас начну правду говорить.
This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
Я буду верна королю.
I'm sure she
Let the
would...
girl answer the question.
I would be true to the king, Your Grace.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaid in all of King's Landing.
Обожаю Тириона.
My sense is this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants. Which is not very encouraging. I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
Ну, как бы... Я ответил так, потому что так просил Маргаret, а не потому что так думаю.
This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times
Спасибо вам,
for
лорд
your
Тирион.
family.
Мы не будем лезть, Тирион в игре.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I did it for Lady Marjorie.
Rather odd, if that's what she asked of you. But I'm sure she has your best interests at heart. My sister and I have our
Я знаю, Тирион, поэтому я ответил на
She
этот
takes great
вопрос.
pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The Crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the Crown in this regard, not her.
You can help my family.
I suppose the Crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that?
Готово.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you? I'll consider it.
Я знаю, что будет с Тирионом потом, но нам нужно.
Three beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
Thank you for the advice, Lord Tyrion.
Just be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Ох, ребята. В игре тяжесть того, что я знаю этих персонажей. И знаю, кому в принципе можно где-то довериться, где-то нельзя. Но как в игре, что перевернет? Я не знаю этих персонажей, которыми играю.
I was worried. How was it? Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing.
It went well.
Really? That's a relief. Cersei is known for being rather difficult. Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Ah, Sir Jaime, I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white.
Ой, ты извращенка.
What? It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour.
Положи обратно.
We're just having a bit of fun.
Да как веселее, сейчас об голову потрубают.
It's probably for the best. I've heard he's a bit perverse. Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like.
Ужасно.
Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen? He does have a certain look about him, and he's always treated Lady Marjorie well.
Не хочу быть
I don't want to
королевой.
be queen, no matter who I'd have to marry.
Don't want to be queen? You northerners. You'd make a perfect scepter. Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the 7 Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden. Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match! Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing?
Что такая недовольная? Сделал все, как сказала.
Well, Sarah?
I'm sorry, my lady.
As am I. We shouldn't have been messing about.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move.
Да, здорово.
Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was pleased by your display, Mira. I'm just glad it's over. King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
People are not always so easy to
Нельзя
please.
угодить всем.
If you showed Cersei your true heart, she would stab it with a fork.
You learn very quickly. You were brave agreeing to obey the Boltons. That cannot have been easy. I know you must fear what Lord Bolton might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important.
Попросить помощь, конечно.
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
I trust her.
Сара может остаться, ладно.
Go on. Ask.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. She thought, if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
That is no small request, especially now.
I know, my lady, and I wouldn't ask this of you otherwise. But my mother has left me no choice. She insisted.
Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned
Все
on
настолько
Lady
ужасно.
It is that dire, my lady. I fear for my family's safety.
I don't know, Mira. If Cersei were to find out...
Don't let the Queen bully you. You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does. Not even his mother. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
Ух, ну Марджери она, Марджери вообще-то, по-моему, правильно. Ну вот, она, конечно, молодец. Королевский тракт, волчий лес.
Seven hells.
Ну, господи.
Let's play a little game, shall we?
Это этот. Вот он.
Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat?
Дебил. Маньяк и урод. Друзья, ну на этом мы серию закончим. С вами был Артем Динамик. Подписывайтесь на канал, ставьте лайки, комментируйте, чтобы не пропустить следующую серию. Всем пока, друзья. До встречи.
But he didn't make it easy. What with all that bloody noise?
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets, but the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father was the Warden of the North.